Hi everyone. When I started this journey about 3 years ago, I was reading lots of books, very excited about um, becoming successful, and I wanted to know why some people are really successful and the average person isn't. And I obviously was an average person, I guess you call it. I had a pretty good life. It was okay in many respects, but I wasn't fulfilled by my work. I was struggling with health, struggling with finances. Right? Not a very uncommon picture. Anyway, so I was reading all these books, and um, I started to realize there's quite a few themes that are common. And one of the biggest ones I read was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Um, so I was reading all these books, and I thought, yeah, Napoleon Hill, he's got it pretty right. He's got quite a few things in that book which are common across many other people who created their success. Um, well, there was a few other bits as well. So what I did, I thought, I'm going to write an ebook, just a short book, concise book, with all of the little commonalities between these people, and hopefully that'll help people create that success in their life if they're prepared to, put in the effort. Because none of this comes easy, right? If it was easy, we'd all be surrounded by success, happiness, health, and the rest of it. And unfortunately, most of us aren't. So that's where this ebook came from. So I'll just share my screen. I'll just quickly flick through. I'm going to forward it to you later in an email anyway. So you better see it. You better download it from Google Drive, I think it is, and read it at your own leisure. But I'll just quickly flick through it just to give you a little taste. Right. So let me just share my screen, which is me. Right button. Okay, so you should better see it on the screen now. At the time, I thought epic lifestyle is what I'm looking for, which is what we're all looking for. Epic lifestyle means same as living your best life, right? It is epic. It's everything you want. It's something we've really got to aim for. And the secret habits of the wealthy and how you can easily apply them to your life. So in the book, I go through these traits that people have and the things they've done to create their success, and I give you little action steps to take just to keep things going. So I thought, well, I noticed when I read books, it's all very good, but when you get through the whole book, it's like, yeah, that's interesting. Now, what can I actually do to incorporate that in my life? So I thought I'd make it easy for everyone and put action steps as you go through the book, which means that you can't just run through the book once, flick through it, and then put it down and expect to be, everything improved for you magically. It means that you either go through it very slowly and you incorporate these action steps as you go, or you go through it a few times, and as you go through it, you incorporate these action steps in little pieces as you go, just to build up your improvements in your life. So let's go through this then. Introduction, which is basically what I've just explained to you, what it's all about. And one thing I'm mentioning here is that I found this very addictive, and I'm still doing it, and I just love it. So hopefully you'll be addicted by it too. And when you are, if that's a positive addiction, then it's a great thing in your life, and your life will improve because of it. So your perfect day is really important because you need to have a vision. You need to have something to aim for. And your perfect day is not necessarily something which is, I want to wake up in the morning and look out on the beach and jump in my Ferrari and go cruising around wherever it is you love to live. It's about something that's quite realistic. You wake up, you hug your family, you have a healthy breakfast, all that kind of thing. Really important healthy things, and things that are your average day when your life is perfect, if you like. So perfect day is about that, and then you can incorporate parts of that in your life right now. just so you can start feeling your perfect day. With an action step as well. I won't do a spoiler and give you all the action steps now. I'll let you read the book. A morning routine. Morning routine is also very important because how you start your day really means how the rest of your day is going to pan out. If you start positively, full of energy, then that's going to continue through your day. If you start with a really bad attitude or upset or unhappy or no energy at all, then your day is going to be a bit of a drag. So morning routine is really important, and it's something you need to work on. I've been working on it for 3 years or so, and it keeps changing because I find things that work and I find things that I really want to do. And again, your morning routine needs to be something that you enjoy doing. Like forcing yourself to do things that some people suggest and some people who are famous, if you like, and do in the morning, that's good for them, not necessarily good for you. But there are a few traits, a few parts of that which are quite important, and you should try and incorporate them if you can. Creating urgency. This is important because it's easy just to slip back into where you were. If you have a bit of urgency in your life and you realize that life is pretty short, and by making these changes is going to really improve your life, creating that urgency is going to make a big difference to driving you on, and also stop you procrastinating and getting back into your old ruts, your old routines. Structure and discipline. It's really good to have a bit of structure. Some people just don't like structure, and I'm kind of getting towards that a little bit because after all, we want freedom, right? And freedom is not being told what to do all the time. But structure can be really good because with a bit of structure, the least you know you're not going to be doing the things that you like to do and missing all the things that kind of need to be done, and things that your ego keeps telling you is not that important because your ego doesn't want you to do it. It doesn't want you to get outside your comfort zone. It wants you to stay where you are. So it kind of stops you from getting distracted from some important things that really should be done, but you kind of keep moving, keep pushing away, or keep not wanting to do because it's something new and something outside your comfort zone. So structure is really good, and discipline is important because without discipline, everyone who has success has some sort of discipline. Even if they don't structure their day very well, they still have lots of discipline. Whether it's I've got a YouTube channel and I have a responsibility to my audience to put a YouTube video up every day. So my discipline is going to be putting out a YouTube video every day, and sticking to that is discipline, and that's what you need if you've got a YouTube channel, for instance. So structure and discipline, very important. Desire. If you've got no desire, you're not going to get very far, right? You think of all the things that you've really achieved in your life. You've achieved them because you really enjoy doing it and you really love doing it and you really want to do it. Desire. Without that, it just doesn't work. And when you come across any parts of your life or your business that aren't going well or seem very difficult, if you haven't got desire, you're just going to go, oh, I'll get to that tomorrow. Kind of goes back to the urgency and a few other bits that we've already gone through. But desire is really important, and desire comes back to your big why, which is a massive subject. Why are you doing what you're doing? If you don't have a really good reason for that, a really big why, then you're really going to struggle. You might as well, you end up finding yourself back on watching TV in the evenings and all those other distractive habits that aren't going to serve you. So having a big why is the biggest thing, and to be honest, it can be one of the hardest things as well. I found my big why, but I still keep questioning it and think maybe I should be doing this, maybe I should be doing that. And it did take me a long time to get there. Some people, it's very easy. I love doing this. This is what I want to do. And some people will do that. And of course, it's okay to grow and to change. Your why can change. But having desire is very critical. Faith. You need to have some kind of faith. Faith that you are going to achieve what you are aiming to achieve, your goals. If you don't have any faith, then it's going to be very easy to just to not even try in the first place and to give up too easily. So faith can be quite hard because you have this big goal and you want to go for it, but you keep thinking, but something goes wrong and you think, it's not going to work, is it? Maybe I'll try something else. Maybe I'll just give up. So you need to have belief that you are going to achieve what you're going to achieve. And there's a few little tips in there as well for that in the faith section. Planning. Not quite the same as structure, but planning is having a plan to reach your goal. So you got your goals. It may be a massive one, but you need to have some kind of plan to get you there. You need to have some kind of action or steps you want to take to get to where you want to go. If you want to break down you have a someday goal, you want to break it down into small pieces and then have some kind of plan. And that'll give you so much. That'll give you, not only give you action steps to take to reach your goal, which is what you want, to make you feel good and to make you know where you're going. But having a plan means that, what was I going to say? I've lost it. But having a plan is really important because you need to have those goals, those big goals, and also make up some mini goals as well on the way, so that you just feel like you know where you're going. It's much easier to move forward when you've got a step action to take. So creating a plan. Assistance and support. Most entrepreneurs like to do things by themselves. I'm very guilty of that. But you really can't do it all by yourself. Yes, of course, you've got to be responsible for yourself. You've got to take action by yourself. But there are times where you'll need support. And the more support you surround yourself with, then the easier it'll be for you, and the faster you'll get to your goals. So having assistance to help you when you need it and support to support you is really important. So try and incorporate that in your life as well. When the going gets tough, so this is when things do get a bit tricky for you, there are a few little tricks in here to help you move on, to help you get over that hurdle, to help you get through, through that wall that's stopping you, that block you have. It could be something. It's usually because you're getting outside your comfort zone and you're making excuses not to do it. Or maybe it's just some kind of block you've got where you think, oh, I'm not a technical person, and this website building is driving me nuts, and it's really slowing you down. But then that's just a negative mindset. Once you say to yourself, I'm learning this technical stuff, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to find the answer. You can go in, Google it, or go to your support network or whatever it is, and you can find the answer pretty quick. So having a positive attitude for that is really good. On a final note, so here's this is kind of heading towards the online business kind of side of things, which is what I'm in. It's letting you know that the opportunities are out there, and whatever your goal is, it might be a health goal, it might be a relationship goal, whatever it is, go through these steps and you will find a path and a way to reach that goal. We are amazingly powerful humans. The society kind of knocks it out of us, but we can really achieve whatever we want to achieve. It's usually our mind that stops us, our belief system that stops us. We can achieve anything, and the ones that have achieved a lot, they're not amazingly special in that they're really clever or they're really this or they're really that. They just know these things, whether they know it because they've read books about it or because they this kind of things they've learned on their journey. They've learned they've got to do discipline. They've learned they've got to have some support network. They've learned that they've got to have belief. All these things. So you can achieve whatever you want in life. This just talks about that a bit. And it talks about if you want to achieve it with an online business, then this is what I'm doing, and this is something I highly recommend because we can all use the internet to create our freedom. And then just the final kind of conclusion there, and that's it. That's the book. So as you see, it's pretty concise, but the information in there is probably a collection of, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 plus books, and all where they all overlap and the important parts for each one. So I'll forward that to you very soon. I hope you get some value from that. As I said, just read it a few times, because there's a lot in there. Although it's only maybe one page, that one page contains a lot of stuff, and it doesn't give you the answer because they're different for everyone. But you need to think about it. What can I do for this now? The action steps there. I'll do my research. I'll look into this. I'll put something together, and I'll incorporate that into my daily plan. And you can start, heading towards your best life, which is what we're all looking for. So this is how to create your epic lifestyle. Okay, I hope you found that useful. I'll forward that to you very soon, as I say. You'll have access to that, and I wish you a fantastic evening, day, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Okay, I'll be speaking to you soon. Take care.